From anniversary world bosses to Alyx the event assistant getting the recognition she deserves, to the fireworks at the end, the WoW anniversary showcased all the tiny details that go into making WoW a success and differentiates it from the field of MMOs. Hello and welcome to Variegata Gaming, and today I will be running through a few of the reasons why I loved the 20th anniversary event so much, and what I personally felt like made it a success. So, first of all, simple, silly, fun. So WoW has its own particular sense of humour, and whilst it grapples with the towering themes of honour, duty, betrayal and sacrifice on a day-to-day basis, it also knows how to have a laugh. The tiny mini-games available throughout the celebration by the Caverns of Time were just a small example of that. Dressing up as a legacy character and shouting their iconic names in the middle of the ice rink, transforming into your favourite pet and getting the zoomies in between players trying to queue for Chromie's codex. And those little boxes allowed you to, the toy boxes allowed you to swing Frostmourne or let you look your best in your top hat. Difficult to choose which one. It just seems like these, something you could include in an actual party, the little dress up box. It's just these little thoughtful extras that make it more of a fun celebration than just a place to achievement farm. Second, player interactions. So I actually spoke to, or I suppose typed to, other players a lot more than I have done for years. I had this disastrous attempt at one point at trying to form my own group to fill one of the world bosses for the first time. And not only did I learn how to do it, I also learned how little I know about groups for world bosses. But it was, it was a bit of terrifying fun, and only a couple of people got mildly irritated. So I'd say it was a win. But it got me talking more. I saw other people talking more. I was responding to questions in other parts of the world, in Orgrimmar, places like that. It seems to be happening here more than in other world events that I also love participating in. And I hope that I continue doing it and I don't wimp out and never type again. Thirdly, exploring long-lost landscapes. So one of the achievements involved visiting, I think, 10 different places through the changing portals next to the pets in the celebration zone. Unfortunately, I only managed 8 or something because I started the achievements far too late because I saw the anniversary start months ago and I went, oh, I have months to do this. And then I waited until the very last minute before panic hunting as many as I could. So even though I did not visit every location available through the portals, the ones I did manage to see were incredible proof of the breadth of landscapes and zones available to players. Although I do think that being one of those portal creators would probably have been the portal keepers. Caverns of Time portal keepers must have been a little bit of a lonely job. There was also Chromie's Codex adventure, so that was also interesting, although it did take ages. When I tried a couple of times and it took ages to actually enter, and she is very squeaky. But once I did get in, these special anniversary quests and these little special events, they took me to areas. Some of them took me to areas that I'd never even properly taken an adventure through in the first place. So it was just fascinating for me to explore all these new areas.
Hello. Farewell, my friend.
Number 4, character interactions. So one small bit I liked was seeing all of the different NPCs that we know and love. from previous expansions. So, for example, I really liked Shademaster Kirin from Mists of Pandaria. I think I didn't actually play Mists of Pandaria when it came out. I think I came back to it later, possibly. Um, but it was just fun. I liked seeing her again. Rico's a funny little guy. So, finding a rotting pet for them to share, that was a good time. I do sort of wonder how all the invitations were sent out to everyone, but anyway, I'm glad they were received and I'm glad they turned up.
All right.
And finally, number 5, fifth element, achievement hunting. So, yes, I know I said earlier this wasn't all about achievement hunting, but I do love a good achievement. And oh my gosh, I spent an intense couple of weeks at the end just sprinting around, listening to Law Walker Cho stories, wishing I had more mounts, and pretending I had good enough transmogs for the fashion show. Um, as I said, I left it all to the last minute because I'm silly. I think this was the most achievements I've collected in, a really short space of time ever, possibly. But this is the kind of thing I adore about World of Warcraft and adventuring MMOs in general, is the exploration and the finding and the solving and the questing and the achievements. I managed to get that feats of strength one with the tokens, and I'm sure lots of people have it. But I just like having these. I just like having these things on the list. And involving the riddles and the secrets and things like that. That was also fun. So now I feel like I need to find other secrets elsewhere. So that's something fun to continue through into the main game. So those are the 5 or so aspects which I thought made the anniversary so entertaining. It's just a quick little run through. Thank you very much for listening. Do you agree? Did you do anything different? Did you do was there other parts of it that you enjoyed? I hope to create more videos about World of Warcraft MMOs. I really love playing demos and indie games soon, so hopefully you join for that, and I will see you when I see you.
You will be
Goodbye.